Robin Miller, day 2 of the PRI show. Mike Shank, racer, owner, crazy man.
Love Indy cars.
Loves Indy cars, can't get an engine.
Well, yeah, that's a couple years ago. And I don't hold a grudge.
No, you should, but you don't.
Yep.
Just talk about your announcement today and all the things that have transpired in the last few months, sports car-wise.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot going on. We've gone from the traditional Daytona prototype, which I've been in for 11 seasons with Jim France and the whole Grand Am group, and we're going to go to a P2 Ligier HPD. I've been a Ford guy for 8 years, bled the blue for a long, long time. This is a huge moment for us, but there's a path and a fork we come to sometimes, and had to make this choice. Had great times, won a lot of races for Ford, won the big one for Ford at Daytona, set a speed record for them, proud to be a part of them, but now going on to this new stage and go to Le Mans in 2016.
My next question was, the Indy thing fell apart and it wasn't your fault. Yep. You jumped through the hoops and got a car and everything, but the second biggest race in the world, or maybe the first biggest race for a lot of people, is Le Mans. Was that always your goal, to run it as a driver first and then come back?
No, the biggest race in the world to me is the Indianapolis 500. 16th in Georgetown is where I wanted to be, and I still do. It just didn't work out. Le Mans is the next one for me, and I don't consider one either better, except Indy was just a place of everything for me as a kid. That's where I got my memories. Well, my father, my grandfather. So since that's not going to work for now, although Brian Herta could call me and I'd help him if he needed it. But otherwise, we're going to get to Le Mans in 16. We hope. It looks pretty positive. We're going to do a good job for HPD and Ligier, and we're anxious to get to Daytona here in 2 weeks.
Now, when you change the whole program like you have, is it more manpower, or is it same group?
Same group, but everything is different. Everything. I mean, everything from a hydraulic jack to a lug nut to a refueling rig to the tanks that we refuel the car to. Everything is different. There's a $50,000 in tooling that we need for this new car. I felt that we needed to make a change and work toward the future. This kind of car is actually, in my belief, where sports cars headed. Some version of this. What Jim and France family did at Grand Am was create a platform where a guy like me can compete with Ganassi's and Penske's, okay? And that's the only thing I care about. As long as we have that platform, we'll follow it.
Going to this class, is it as competitive as what you're leaving?
Yeah.
Or maybe more so?
I would say it's at least as competitive. Sports car racing ebbs and flows a little bit. There are years that we have tremendous racing. There are years that leave a little, if I can admit that. But the top 5 or 6 guys are always very, very in IndyCar, we have 20 guys typically vying for things. We've been that deep in the past. I'd say we're about 5 to 10 that could really win a race every time. So that part is good, and I still think our racing has got a NASCAR bloodline to it, so we're allowed to rub a little bit and have some drama. But I look for good things, and we have one series now in the U.S., so that's good too.
I was going to say the best thing that happened was sports cars were back under one roof, and it was fun to watch, and you guys had good audiences on Fox and big crowds at a lot of your races.
Think about that, Robin, those last 2 races that worked with the NFL, not afraid of the NFL.
Right.
I don't know what I'm saying.
Are you listening to IndyCar?
So that's 1.5 million at peak hours watching. I mean, on a tape delay. It was the day after.
We knew who won.
That's what I'm saying. We still had 1.5 million people because we worked with a big property, and that bodes well, I think, for our future. And I'm looking forward to see how that plays out next year. We don't know where we're going to have National Fox, but I know it's a priority for Francis and the guys that run that play.
All right, Michael Shank, Ford to Honda, going to Le Mans. Thanks for your time, brother.
Hopefully see you at Indy.
All right. We would love to see you at Indy. Robin Miller for RACER.com. Thanks for watching.
See ya.